Hey, what's up, guys? Mikey Veve here. We're going to talk about going where everyone else isn't. So, Todd is blowing up right now. I got two of those. He was less than 400 like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Around the Captain America drop, he was like 390, 385, something like that. Um, Marvel 1 has hit $80 last night. Let me show you this. August 20th, a day or two, I think it was the day of the drop. I haven't gotten any secret rares, still haven't, right? But I went and bought these comics for literally a couple for 1 gem, most for 2, 3, and 4 gems, okay? If I would have known how, I bought like 20 some of them. If I would have known how big it was going to get, I would have bought 1,000. I mean, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. But I, packed up a decent bag and, it hit 80 last night. So you got to look where others aren't looking. And then once I did, like a week or I think it was 2 weeks ago, I see Marvel 1 common was going up to like $15, right? What did I do? I stocked up on the others, okay? Fantastic Four, got a bag of those. Amazing. House of X, not doing too well, I don't think. Hulk, again, that was when it started getting tough to get them, so I didn't bother because they were not that cheap. I mean, yeah, you can. I bet you if you buy a bunch now, they'll go up, but I don't know. I like the OG ones. I was able to pop a couple off for 80 last night. I was able to sell a couple of these for $70. So, I'm holding some more for later. I did pop some off at like $16, I remember. But hey, you live, you learn. Um, but yeah, and I just look where other people aren't looking. But I wanted to get into another bag I have here, like things like this. I got two Robins, two Fabuks, two Prides. I mean, two Todds. This one, she's gonna her hands are animated. I got five in it. Why not? You know what I mean? They were like $4. This guy, the thing, he's the FA. FAs are so important on this app. He's literally FA, first appearance. Why not buy him for literally $2, $3? I was buying these. Literally like a $30 investment right here. Could be worth a couple hundred probably soon. So you want to just grab things when they're cheap because we're running out of time. Immutable's coming. I think Gary V's involved. Watch this video.
Fact that we're living in a digital world.
Hold on, not that one. We'll get to that one next, but this one.
I was surprised in that first weren't sure if the second it was over. You know what really caught me off guard, Jimmy? Is that, and you know this, the Go tokens that Gary originally owned. I was surprised in that first 3 days where I was like, oh shit, they're not gonna support it. I was surprised that nobody said, if Gary's doing a rug pull and a pump and dump and a quick cash grab, the fuck is he keeping 11% of all the inventory for?
Yeah.
I was surprised that nobody said, if Gary's doing, and you know this, the Go tokens that Gary originally owned. I was surprised.
So he originally owned the Go tokens. I didn't know that. I looked up Go tokens. I was trying to find information about this. It sounds like he owned the Go tokens and 11% of the supply. Veve's on the Go chain, and they're switching over. Maybe he's keeping quiet about Veve because he knows that once they get on Immutable, everyone who bought Ethereum and their mother is going to be spending it all on Veve. I bought those of you who watch the channel, I bought ETH. I bought 10 of them in 2017 for a couple $100 a piece. But that thing, I think in the last bear market, it was less than 100. So people have so much ETH, they don't know what to do with it. That's why these NFTs, I mean, NFTs are a great thing. Blockchain's a great thing. But these things rise because these people have this money. It's almost like it's not fake money, but it's digital money that they can't really spend easily everywhere else. So they buy these, they store a value. Once they get on this Veve app, the IP is insane, guys. I mean, we've talked about this time and time again. The IP is literally insane. Let's go, just scroll through the brands. Black and White, Serial Killers, DC, Marvel, the fact, Givenchy, Harley Quinn, the Mighties, Mondo, Spider-Man, come on, Star Trek, Ghostbusters, Jermaine, all this stuff. Toy Tokyo, Superman, Ron English, Powerpuff Girls, and we know there's much, much more. The fact that they could get DC and Marvel on the same app, they never do work together. They take each other's actually artists and writers and characters, and they kind of have a feud, like a known feud. But the fact they put their differences aside for this app, it's because it's huge, guys. They see this. Veve is ahead of the curve. They thought about this stuff 2 years ago. Now they're on to the stuff that we don't even know about, okay? Like the Veveverse, there's things going to be happening in the Veveverse that in 2 years we're going to be like, oh my God, thank God I held. You know, thank God I didn't listen to the fudders. If you follow them on Twitter, they literally drop new stuff every day. And people are less. I think people are fudding less and less. And obviously the OMI token's going up. I got, a big bag. Those of you who know, I sold 10 or 8 of my ETH for 9 point some million. And that, that wasn't even I had been buying this since April, I think. And I bought it all the way down to 0.0014. I got a huge bag. I mean, not as big as the, 8 ETH bag, but people have so much ETH, they don't know what to do with it. When they get on this app with the Immutable, and there might be an OMI ETH pair, meaning like you'll be easily buying OMI with ETH. And then that means basically you could just spend your ETH in this app. And they're going to just sweep the Batmans up, the FA Jokers. FA Joker's a huge collectible. They're going to sweep all that. Penguin, Harley Quinn, all the FAs are going. All the comics. It's going to be crazy. And obviously you got to be careful with FOMO, but we're running out of time. It's just getting that big. But one more thing I wanted to show you guys. With the Go token, they might just be keeping that on under wraps, because if Gary Vee was involved with Veve, right? Say he was just consulting or investing like a silent partner or something like that. They might wait till Immutable X, because he might have realized Immutable or Ethereum's better, right? It can handle more money in and out. Hence Ethereum. OpenSea, that's why OpenSea prices are crazy, because it's ran off Ethereum. But
the fact that we're living in a digital what he's up to with Christie's. This is the hashtag NFT on Twitter right now. There's an incredible amount of information. People, the artist, like just Google search what he's up to with Christie's. This is, for me personally, this may be the space that is the manifestation of my life. Supply and demand, scarcity, trading, IP. If you want to talk about something to pay attention to, the IP wars for NFT rights are going to be remarkably interesting. Life. Supply and demand, scarcity, trading, IP. If you want to talk about something to pay attention to, the IP wars for NFT rights are going to be remarkably interesting. Attention to the IP wars for NFT.
So he obviously knows about it, guys. I mean, my bag would probably be a little different, but I'm trying to maintain the sets. So I'd probably be all in on a few. Like maybe Todd's and Da Vinci's and other little maybe cheap gems that I see right now. But yeah, so it's tough, because of the master collector program. But this is speculating. I don't know if sets has anything to do with it, but I'm just glad I'm part of this. Hope you guys are too. I'm no financial advisor, just a knucklehead trying to make change my life. And I think this is the perfect project. So, Gary Vee knows about this. I mean, the brands alone, like I said, we've gone through this. I mean, come on. He said he knows what it is, likes the team, but never play with the app. Come on. You heard him say IP, the conviction in his voice. But anyway, hope you guys like, subscribe, comment below, and I'm out. And like I said, no financial advisor here. Just do your own research, guys, and you'll find out a lot of stuff.